So guys, in what's been the fastest month of my life so far, I've learned so many new things, met so many new fantastic people, and above all, I've had a lot of fun. So for anybody that's looking to move out in the near future, or for anyone that's just curious in general, today's video is about my first month here in London. So my first few days here in London was spent, first of all, smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm, so I'd appreciate if you did that too. But second of all, it was just finding my feet, just getting to know everyone, and by everyone I mean my work colleagues. I didn't really have too much time to get out and socialise, but I spent the time getting to know everyone I could, and really just started taking my first steps in the new job as a real estate agent. There will be a video up here explaining that if you'd like to watch. But yeah, it was just getting settled down, and to be honest with you, it was quite intense. Everything was new. Every street that I visited was brand new to me. Every person I met was brand new to me. Where I'm living now, that was brand new to me. So that first week or two, or even the first couple of days, were just quite intense, and it was quite a lot to take on all at once. But I'm glad to say I've got through it, and I'm not even looking back anymore. It's just been a great experience, and yeah, that's just a summary really of the first couple of days. It was just settling down, getting to know people, getting to know the area, getting to know where my nearest convenience store was or my supermarket, and just settling in really. So that's probably the best summary I can give you of the first sort of section of my first month here in London. So moving swiftly onto the middle part of my first month here in London, and it was starting to get slightly more interesting. So I picked up a couple of dates here and there. I went and saw some new places in and around the area, so not just where I live and work, but other sort of areas, if you like, in the local area here. And I actually went on a little trip to central London with a friend, and I explored. We went pretty much everywhere you could go, and it was quite a good experience, and it really just got me thinking about the London lifestyle and the sort of people that are in the city. It was very diverse. Everyone there was different, and it was certainly a great experience. So obviously, for anyone that's thinking of going to London anytime soon, I'd definitely recommend that. Now, when it comes to the back end of my first month here in London, to summarise, it's been a lot of hard work. I've really had to put a shift in at work to carry on the good start that I had. For those of you that don't know, I've managed to agree my first sale. Again, that'll be a video in one of these corners that you can have a look at. But it's been harder since then to really get anything concrete. So I've really had to put a shift in. I've stayed very late sometimes, and there's so many stories I can tell you already, which I'm really looking forward to sharing on the channel. But just to give you an example, the other day I stayed out until about 8 o'clock in the evening, handing letters out to all these properties. As part of one of the many techniques we use or tactics we use as agents. But yeah, it's just to summarise, it's been a lot of hard work. But don't get me wrong, I've also had fun. We went out with some of the guys from the office to Knightsbridge and the sort of South Kensington area for a little celebration dinner. And that was really fun. Again, I'll pop some pictures up on the screen for anyone that's interested. It was certainly a great place to be, and a really fun night. So I'm just trying to find really that balance now, basically towards the back end of my first month here, and now as I'm sat here speaking to you, I'm just trying to find a balance between working, YouTube, socialising, and any other commitments that I have. I'm trying to get back onto a bit of a fitness grind, and there's all sorts of things that are happening, and obviously I'm having to work very hard as well. So I'm just trying to figure out that balance and to make my days as efficient as possible really, and try to manage my time well, basically. So that's what I'm focusing on now towards the back end of my first month here. It's really about just getting stuck into some sort of routine, and just taking time to to structure my days and not be so crazy and all over the place, because the first couple of weeks here, first 2-3 weeks, were just hectic, in and out of the house, doing this, doing that. But now that I'm sort of settling down and I've got things relatively sorted out, I'm just trying to find the balance between everything, really. And that's just the best way to summarize the last sort of week or so that I've had here. So moving forwards, what am I doing in the near future and what do I have planned? Obviously, I'm going to continue working hard as an agent and try and get those deals across the line. But other than that, again, the YouTube channel, I'm just really committed to doing big things with this channel. So for everybody watching, thanks for being here. I honestly do appreciate it so much. And again, if you aren't subscribed, which as far as I'm aware, like 80% of you that watched the last video weren't, then please do smash that red button down below, as it really does help me climb in the YouTube algorithm, in the ranks, you know, and we'll get more people watching these videos, and we can start really having some interesting conversations on this channel, and you know, I can provide more value than I do at the moment. Again, for anyone considering moving out or just taking the next step in whatever it might be, I'm saying go for it, because it's certainly made me a completely different person and taught me a lot of valuable things. So enough of that blabber. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for staying right up until the end. As usual, if you could smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, it would really help me out, and it would really help me push these videos out in that algorithm. So again, if you could smash that like button, subscribe down below, and leave any comments with any feedback or any videos that you want to see on the channel, it would be greatly appreciated, and I shall see you next time.
You can't go back, that's back.